Hello NAU, today is Monday, April 14th, a sunny day with a high of 71 degrees and winds from 15 to 25 miles per hour. And I'm Heath Connot. Oh shit, here he comes! What? Who is this guy? And who let him in here? Brian? Shame on you. Anyway, hello NAU, I'm Heath Connot, here on UTV62 with the news feed. Now we all know scientists are searching for that ultimate alternative fuel, trying everything from corn to coconuts. And now one scientist in Texas thinks he has found the magic bullet with pond scum. Yum! Well, it's pond scum, but without the pond. The algae grows fast and is siphoned off continuously. The algae oil is extracted, ready to be refined into fuels like biodiesel. The facility can produce 100,000 gallons of algae oil per acre per year. Compare that to corn, which yields about 20 to 30 gallons an acre. The team of scientists are working full throttle, looking for and patenting the ideal algae to make fuels. Across the region and around the globe, higher grocery bills are being driven by record prices of corn, wheat, and oil. In Egypt this week, people got so angry they actually went out and protested escalating prices and stagnant salaries. Across the country, thousands skipped work and school over the climbing cost of food. So a few weeks ago, the government stepped in. At this police-run bakery, 72,000 pieces of bread are shipped out every day to 2 of the 30 distribution centers set up nationwide where the price per slice is 1 cent. Critics say there's plenty of blame to go around in Egypt where there is corruption and where wages have been too low for too long. This is a country with a growing economy with billions coming in through international investment, but little is trickling down. It's estimated that close to half of Egypt lives on less than $2 a day, and the reality is that for them, things could get worse. And in our own country, California is the latest state to feel the sting of the struggling U.S. economy. 14,000 teachers across the state have gotten notices in the mail telling them they could lose their jobs. Governor Schwarzenegger has proposed a budget plan which forces him to cut much spending. If the legislature approves this plan, that would mean a roughly 10% spending cut, not just for schools, but essentially across the board. The California Budget Project, a non-profit, nonpartisan research group, says the reductions will touch virtually every California family. They could include eliminating child care help for 200,000 children with low-income working mothers, cutting state payments to doctors and hospitals for Medicaid patients, closing 48 state parks and beaches, and forcing the early release of 22,000 prison inmates. Economists say there's no easy solution. Across California, it will be a long summer waiting on lawmakers to decide their fate. In China, new signs the crisis in Tibet is far from over. State media reports 9 Buddhist monks are in police custody, accused of bombing a government building in Tibet. The attack occurred in the same small town where the monks' monastery is located. China insists that a clique loyal to the Dalai Lama is behind the unrest, something he denies. Yesterday, the exiled spiritual leader spoke to the media about this situation. Recent protests in Tibet against China's 5-decade rule there are reportedly the largest and most sustained in almost 20 years. The Dalai Lama is in Seattle, Washington, attending the 5-day Seeds of Compassion conference. Well guys, now I've got 3 pieces of sad news for you. First piece of sad news, here goes. That's all I've got for the news feed. Second piece of very sad news is there's not going to be a news feed on Wednesday. Sorry. But if you keep it right here on UTV62, I'm sure you'll see this production at least once or twice before the day's over with. And the third piece of sad news is NU Live, Arizona's only live student-produced newscast, is not airing any new productions of news shows this week. Sorry, something about some convention in Las Vegas. I don't know. But some good news for you about NU Live. You can watch their last 2 productions of the semester next week, Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. right here, UTV62, for the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Well, NAU, like I said before, I'm Heath Connot, and that's all I've got for the news feed. But actually, if you want to watch any of the past episodes of the news feed, you can check out youtube.com, because we file them all the way there just for you. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can wrangle this loose news feed for you. I'm ready for my close-up.